Hi, and welcome to this Tempus University training video of defining milestones in Tempus. I'm your host, Beth Rosepal, Implementation Specialist at ProSymmetry. Today we're going to be talking about what milestones are, how you can find them in Tempus, and how to create milestones. Milestones signal an important event that occurs on a project. The milestone view allows the user to find different milestones associated to a project. And in Tempus, you can add milestones to individual projects by drilling into them and navigating to the milestone screen. You can assign the date of the milestone, the name, a description, and assign an icon. You can then see those icons displayed within many different views, including single project allocation, bulk project allocation flat grid, roadmap, and what if models. You then can report on milestones as dimensions in pivot charts as well as pivot grids. To start, we'll walk through adding a milestone to a project. We're going to navigate to Tempus and drill into the project management tile. From there, we'll select a project. And then in the right-hand corner, you're going to see this drop-down menu where you see allocations listed. You can go in and select milestones. Once in the milestone screen, there are two views, table view, tiles view. The table view is the default view and the recommended view. The date fields near the top of the screen are going to be based on the project, so they will be auto-populated. To create a new milestone, you're going to select the blue Add Milestone button in the right-hand corner. Once selected, a new window will open where you can add the milestone name. So for this milestone, I'm going to select Project, Sponsor, Approval. And then from there, I'll add in a description. So for this particular project, I'll go ahead and say that the project was approved for planning, and then I will select a date. So I'll go ahead and select February, let's say January 1st of this year. We'll hit the green Create button. Once the information's been added and you've selected that Create, a new milestone will appear in the table. From there, in that table view, the icon next to the milestone can be updated. So if we click this sort of diamond shape that you see here, we can then go in and select a different color as well as select a different shape if we'd like. So I'll go ahead and select that. The change has then been made. From there, you can also make edits to the name, the description, and the date using the pencil icon next to each of those options. If you want to delete the milestone altogether, you'll utilize the trash can icon on the right-hand side of the milestone itself. And then if you need to export these from the system, you can use the Excel icon next to the Add Milestones button. You can also sort milestones by clicking on the column headers. So if you want to sort by name, description, or date, you simply select the top of the column. It'll go ahead and filter that from there and sort based on that. Now we talked about the table view. There's also going to be that tiles view that I mentioned. So if you click on that, you're going to be able to see your milestones in a calendar format. So if we scroll over, this is where we're going to be able to see those milestones that were in that table before. From here, you can make the same changes. If you need to update the description, the icon, you need to update the name, you can do all of that from here. You can delete them from here and you can go ahead and switch the date on those as well just by clicking either to the right or the left of the particular milestone. Now, it is recommended, as mentioned before, to use the table view in creating and working with milestone information just because it is a little bit more user friendly. But if you want to see this laid out in an actual calendar format, this is a great way to see that as well. Now, all well and good for the milestone screen. Let's go ahead and see how we find those within Tempus. So if we go back to the allocations page, we're going to go ahead and want to hit save first. So that's a good lesson there. Anytime you make changes within that milestones, whether that milestone screen, whether you've added milestones, removed them, you're going to want to make sure you hit that save button. Now, if we go into allocations, we'll then have the ability to see those milestones populate based on that icon that we created and selected for them. So you'll notice the milestone that I just added in, you can click into that. It'll take you over to that milestone screen. So if you want to make changes, you can. Or if you just want to see the description listed out, you'll have that ability as well. You'll also have the ability to see other milestones that you've added in. And again, it all just depends on how you're filtering. So if you're filtering by month, if you're filtering by quarter, if you're filtering by week, what have you, it does give you the ability to see those listed out a little bit more specifically as well. So that's going to be the single project allocation grid view. To see those within the flat grid, we'll select bulk project allocation flat grid. We'll then go ahead and choose the specific view I created for this particular item. You'll also have the ability to just see those depending on if you pull in any projects that have milestones in them as well. So you'll be able to see those listed out here based on their icon. So again, showing up the similar way. You'll also be able to see these on your roadmaps. I've created one specifically for this demo, but what's really nice about this particular demo is that it's also pulling in milestones from other projects as well. So gives you easy access to those from this screen. So if you are needing to go over and see, oh, proposal was finalized on this day, I needed to see the description for that, it'll take you directly over to the milestone for that particular project. Lastly, we'll also see these show up in Tempus What If. So within a particular model, you're not going to see them right away. So in the left-hand corner, you're going to want to click this little gear icon. Once selected, you'll then go ahead and toggle on to show milestones. And then same thing, you'll be able to see those icons, see how they're showing up within different projects, things like that. Now, we'll also be able to see these within report management as well. So if we go in, I've created a specific report for this particular scenario. So you'll notice that I have this currently categorized by year and month, so I can see which projects have milestones on them, when they show up, what the name of them are, what the description is, etc. So that's how you define milestones within Tempest. If you have any further questions, please reach out to your Tempest admin. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.